Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the third-ranked team, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Akron's offense comes on the field first today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Scanning the field. It's Hart. It's a quick grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here. Let's it go. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down. And the Zips will line up to kick it away. So the opening drive stalls. The punter comes out to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Michigan State's offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Snags the quick throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. The Akron offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. To throw, it's Hart. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Comes up with the catch. Breaks free now into the secondary. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is a great job by the offense here of spreading out the defense, creating those vertical seams. But you could almost feel the quarterback once he got this defense spread out. He had his eyes on one guy, his receiver, the receiver that can fly. Nice throw and another big gain.
The Zips are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Akron. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Trucks through the defender. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Spartans will crank up the tempo.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
The offense going with the hurry up. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic?
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Booker, Akron has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Zips. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner is brought down. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The backs got it. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And the Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And the wideout goes in motion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Sparty. This quarterback on fire today. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run plays. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Finding some room at the 25. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Spartans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Gives it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Spins away from defenders. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
With the catch, it's Carr. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Zips.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. A timeout is called in the late stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Pressure is coming. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Spartans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Ball is incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd man.
The pass is intercepted. Not a long return, but the important thing, the big wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Hart. The tight end has got it. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Zips will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. The Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Spartans will have 1st and 10 here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The Akron offense back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Zips pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Zips are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch, and a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Now the try here for the extra point. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And the Spartans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Spartans offense is on the move now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game.
Touchdown, Spartans. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And the single back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And The Zips with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Hart. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Smith. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Rice. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Hart. Defense is coming after him. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Goal line formation for the defense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. And this one is getting ugly. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's reeled in. It's Fowler. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it go quickly. Who makes the grab? Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Spartans keep the football on the move. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back, The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Caught over the middle. It's Rice. Breaking through defenders. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up.
He's picked for a third time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown zips. And the beatdown continues. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down. Look at that, he's still going. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The Spartans are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here, gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.